We all know that sales is about relationships and strategy. But what if the very process your team uses is what's holding them back? Today, we're going to dive into how a new AI sales assistant from ASPR is looking to completely solve this, giving your team back its single most valuable resource, time. So let's get right into it.
So let's start with a number that should honestly shock you: 72%. That is how much time your average sales rep wastes on tasks that are not selling. Just think about that for a second. Almost 3/4 of their week is spent on admin, not connecting with customers and closing deals. And this isn't just inefficient. It can lead to a direct revenue loss of up to 30%. Ouch. And this slide, it just perfectly captures the problem, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way, this chaotic, tangled mess of different tools for everything from outreach to CRM to coaching. And on the right, you see the new Gen AI way that ASPR is pioneering, a single, clean, unified system where specialist AI agents all work together. It's not just about getting rid of tools, it's about creating true cohesion. Okay, so here's our game plan. We'll start by digging into this productivity crisis. Then, we'll meet the AI agents that are the core of the solution. We'll see exactly how they automate the entire deal lifecycle, look at how they build lasting knowledge for your team, and finally, we'll get to the good stuff, the measurable results.
So this crisis really boils down to a few key things. Way too many disconnected tools, that soul-crushing manual labor of updating the CRM, and just hours and hours spent searching for the right piece of information. Sound familiar? It leads to burnout, frustration, and every single minute spent on those tasks is a minute that's not spent with the customer. So how do we fix this? Well, the big idea here is to stop thinking about ASPR as just another piece of software you have to add to the pile. Instead, think of it as a brand new team, a team of 8 specialist AI agents, each with a very specific job, all working together seamlessly. And as you can see here, this is not just a collection of separate tools bolted together. No way. It's one continuous execution loop. From the moment a prospect hits your website all the way to building up your team's knowledge, these 8 agents hand off tasks perfectly, creating a single, intelligent workflow that just powers the entire sales motion. So let's see how this actually works in practice, starting with the first 5 agents. You can think of these as your deal execution specialists. They're the boots on the ground. They work in a sequence to drive a deal from a prospect all the way to a proposal, and they do it with precision and automation at every single step. And here's the flow. It all kicks off with the AI seller. Then it moves to the pre- and post-meeting agents to prep and capture everything. Then it automates the CRM, and finally, it generates all the documents you need. Let's break each one down. The whole process starts right on your website with the AI seller agent. This thing is your frontline deal co-pilot, working 24/7 to engage prospects, qualify their intent, and route the serious buyers to the right rep. It starts capturing that critical deal context from the very first word they type. Now, once a meeting is booked, the next 2 agents jump into action. The pre-meeting agent builds a complete execution plan, so your rep walks in totally aligned and focused on decisions. Then, after the call, the post-meeting agent captures everything, all the technical, commercial, and legal signals, so no critical insight ever gets lost. And here, this is where that massive administrative headache just vanishes. The CRM automation agent takes everything from that meeting and instantly updates your CRM. It logs MEDDPICC, that popular sales framework. It assigns action items with owners and due dates. It enriches contacts. Your CRM is no longer a chore. It becomes an active system of execution. No more Sunday night data entry. Now, as the deal moves forward, the document agent steps in. It generates proposals, statements of work, RFP responses, you name it. And the best part? It does this using the proven language from your team's past winning deals. That means you get faster, more consistent, and higher quality documents every single time, saving literally hours of manual work. So that's deal execution, but ASPR goes so much deeper. The next 3 agents are what complete the loop. They create this continuous learning cycle that captures wisdom and makes the entire team smarter with every single deal that comes through.
These are the intelligence agents, the brains of the operation. You've got the coaching agent for individual improvement, the training agent for team-wide learning, and the resident knowledge agent, which basically acts as your team's collective brain.
The coaching agent is really like a personal mentor for every single rep. It analyzes behavior across all their deals to identify patterns, what's working, and maybe more importantly, what's not. So coaching becomes continuous and deal-specific, with personalized 30, 60, and 90-day learning plans.
Okay, this next part is a real game changer. The training agent takes your team's actual closed-won and closed-loss deals and turns them into these interactive, podcast-style training modules. Forget boring PowerPoints. Your reps are learning directly from their own team's real-world successes and failures. It's applied, experiential learning at its best.
And finally, the Resonant Knowledge Agent. This becomes your team's institutional memory. You can ask it anything, like, what's our best win story against this specific competitor? And get this, with its ex-employee mode, it preserves the digital twin of past team members. Think about that. All the crucial insights from a top performer who left, they never have to walk out the door again.
All right, so we've seen the how, but what about the so what? Let's look at the real tangible impact this continuous execution loop has on a team's performance.
The first result is time. We're talking up to 25 hours saved per sales rep every single week. That is more than half a work week that's just given back to them to do one thing, sell. Next up, onboarding. The ramp time for new hires gets cut in half, slashed from an industry average of 9 months all the way down to just 4.5. For any growing team, that is an incredible acceleration. And the bottom line? Teams are seeing their win rates increase by over 10%, and they're seeing it fast, in less than 60 days. This is the proof that all that new efficiency translates directly into more closed deals.
But look, don't just take my word for it. Listen to what an actual customer had to say. ASIR reduced our meeting prep and onboarding time by over 45%. Our sales team now spends more time selling and less time preparing, thereby enhancing our pipeline. I mean, that's it right there, more time selling.
And this isn't just some new concept, it's a proven platform. It's trusted by over 400 customers and counting. Everyone from global names like Deloitte and T-Mobile to fast-moving innovators like Zappia.
So really, the big takeaway here is about transformation. By changing the sales process from this series of disconnected, manual tasks into a single intelligent automated loop, the potential is just enormous, and it really makes you wonder, what could your team truly achieve with all that extra time to sell?